one on the end of the floor that makes a looping pedal right now is about to have a crowded booth today, I'll tell you that. Victor, second year on the NAMM Foundation, second year on this stage.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you? I can't thank you enough on behalf of NAMM for what you do, what you represent, and for being here to rally for music education worldwide. You're so giving. Why? I ask you every year, why do you give so much of yourself for this cause?
That's a long answer, but the easiest answer is that you can't give what you don't have. So the more that you give, the more you have an opportunity at least to realize what you have. So a lot of us are always wanting more and more and more, but if you give more and more, you find out that you have more and more.
I think that when I grew up, I want to be able to speak in 13 seconds and be something quotable for the rest of the year. You're going to teach me. I don't want bass lessons. I want bass lessons. Yeah, I think you just summed up what we do. What we need to do as an industry. We need to go back to giving. We go back to giving, and then if we all give to each other, we'd be a lot stronger together.
Very, very, very true. I had an opportunity to talk to some wonderful musicians, young kids that everyone's going to be wowed by. And I was talking to them because, this group, well, I won't even go into it. I'll let them explain what they are. But a lot of us, when we get on stage, we're so nervous because there's people looking at me, and I realize that the times I'm nervous, it's really based upon what they think of me. And I'm imperfect. And I'm going to make mistakes. But it took me a while, but I've gotten to the place to where I know I'm going to make a mistake. So I make them on purpose. Let's just detune the bass. Right? And what I found is that the audience accepts me for who I am. So why don't I just be who I am? And that's the biggest lesson.
And we believe we will be an industry that accepts everyone for who they are, and appreciates everyone for who they are, and believes in everyone for who they are. That's our 2025.
That's what it's about. And music is a way to do it.
Yes.
Music is a great way to do it. I'll just say one other thing for all of us musicians out there that get nervous, and we always will. Here's a little remedy that can help. Instead of focusing on what the audience thinks of, if I focus on what the audience thinks of me, right? I mean, that's overwhelming. It could be nervous, but if I can change it to not what you think of me, because I have no control over that. Let me show you what I think of you. If I focus on what I think of you, I've been working on this gift for almost 60 years, and I get to give it to you today. The nervousness goes away, and there's nothing but pure joy. So that's one way. And if I could say, you got to shut me up.
No, I'm kidding.
The one thing I did, I told the students out there, because they're really rehearsing and they're a little bit nervous, but they sound amazing. I know it's going to be great. I told them, I have no idea what I'm about to go out to play. Zero. And I didn't know what I was going to play until I stepped on stage. In the same way, when we talk to our friends, we don't know what we're going to say. But for all of us musicians out there, if we can maintain that freedom of expression, that I can just express on this instrument, it can be rehearsed, doesn't have to be. In the same way we talk to our friends, this is not rehearsed. We haven't rehearsed what we're saying. I think it's more magical and more beautiful if you can get to that place of freedom with music, because it brings your listeners right along also.